BridgeSmart Solutions, introducing the new BSAutoCapture standalone. Welcome to the BridgeSmart overview. First, we'll look at normal business operations, then total BridgeSmart customized solutions for new business operations, and introducing the new Intelligent Capture BSAutoCapture standalone. BSAutoCapture is the new front end for your business systems and servers backends. Finally, we'll look at BSAutoCapture costs and savings. Data in the old normal way of business operations typically comes from internal, external business systems, as well as the cloud. Of course, there's physical mail and email, faxes, website data, scan data, and for some, EDI. All kinds of data for accounting, operations, customer service, HR, legal, shipping, engineering, manufacturing, or whatever type data is needed for your business. The data can come physical or electronic, but it takes your labor force to key it into your back-end servers and file it into on-site and off-site storage. Then send it out physical mail, or fax it, or email it. On top of that, whether the data comes in physical or electronic, many times much of that data is printed off just to be scanned back in, doubling, tripling, or quadrupling the time, labor, and costs. In this new day and way of doing business, data can come from anywhere and everywhere, from your local servers or non-local servers, the cloud, the web, email, faxes, EDI, FTP, downloads, and of course, mounds and mounds of paper. What does your business use today? What will you use tomorrow and the day after? How can you effectively bridge that data from any set of sources to any set of destinations? Most time, bridging that data costs your business large amounts of time, labor, and money. While this has always been the normal way of doing business forever, always throwing more people, time, labor, costs at a task until you beat it down until the next time. Do you want to keep doing it that same way over and over forever, creating sometimes irreversible, burdensome costs to your bottom line? Would you like to save that time, labor, and money if you could? That's what total, customized BridgeSmart smart data bridges can do for your business. BridgeSmart has 8 modules that enable it. The first module is Intelligent Capture, the second, Intelligent Processing, the third, Intelligent Assimilation, the fourth, Intelligent Integration, the fifth, Intelligent Workflows, the sixth, Intelligent Solutions, the seventh, Intelligent Merge, and finally the 8th, Intelligent Distribution. No matter how powerful ERP, accounting, or other business intelligence solutions you may have, now or in the future, they will always need BridgeSmart to solve the never-ending problem of bridging data from its many originating sources to its many destinations. BSAutoCapture Standalone is an integral part of the Intelligent Capture module, capturing many of your data sources, such as internal, external business systems, as well as cloud servers, scan data, desktop data, website and FTP data, fax data, desktop email, and email servers. The data from internal and external business systems, as well as cloud servers, when downloaded, can be right-clicked and sent through BSAutoCapture standalone simple menus to automatically drive that data to your back-end servers, hot folders, and work queues. The same with your desktop data. The same with your desktop email. And with your email servers. And with your fax data. And again with your website and FTP data. And of course, all your scan data. So let's see how BSAutoCapture Standalone accomplishes this. First, each of your users having a licensed copy of BSAutoCapture on their workstations enables the power of right-click menus. Then, BSAutoCapture automatically sends the data to the host communication server. The host communication server can be nothing more than any server designated in your enterprise where your IT admin installed the same BSAutoCapture software as on each workstation, who simply configured each workstation and the right-click menus to talk to the host. The host communication server will automatically get that data to its back-end systems, hot folders, and work queues, or automatically forward that data to your back-end servers, hot folders, and work queues across the enterprise. BSAutoCapture Standalone's cost per license for both servers and workstations is extremely affordable, starting at only $1.99 each. But as you can see in the table, based on quantity purchased, the cost can go down to just over or even under $100 per license. When you look at the time, labor, and overall cost savings able to be recovered for each of your users, the one-time cost of a BSAutoCapture license on each workstation is a bargain to your bottom line. Contact us, learn more, and download your free trial at https://bridgesmart.co.